friends. Hola amigos. Oi oi. Today I'm gonna check out the new update for Jurassic World Evolution 3 and the new DLC that came out. Let's start the review. I'm gonna start with the square levels. I can see what they first added. They added Hawaii. Now what's this? Chaos. I don't think I should do that. I think I'm just gonna stick with creative. Do this, that. I don't know. How's that possible? Well, I'm about to get started. Let me add scientists because you need scientists, of course. It's scientific. Hawaii. Ooh, this actually is looking good. I like this. This is actually a nice way to look, right? Generally, I feel like I'm actually in Hawaii. Let's add the star of the show, the star of the DLC, Deinosuchus. I think this is a nice view. This is kind of like a little open cup. Then let's see what we have broadleaf for it. I don't know. That one. I think this one will work. Then let's quickly remove this. I actually am not going to use any of these biomes, but let's just see what I can build now. I'm going to start now. Now let's see the building pieces, blueprints. Oh, okay, default blueprints. Maybe there's something from the... Oh, wow. Actually, this is actually nice. Ooh, fancy. Wow. Restroom. Hopefully a crocodile doesn't come. That wouldn't be too good. Imagine just coming out of the bathroom and then seeing a Deinosuchus come straight out walking like nothing is wrong, like it's all normal. Okay. This actually kind of looks more like a town than a beach hut. Maybe this is the perfect thing. Duplicate. And then there we go. And then I will add a little path. Yep. There we go. And then it's going to be overlooking into this quick new species habitat. It's going to be a little octagon. It's nothing too fancy. It's just big enough that the crocodile or whatever it is that's being added doesn't want to escape and eat the guests. That wouldn't be too good because I need the guests to make money. Yep, this is doing well. I honestly don't know is this a hotel? Yep. Okay, that's a hotel. Now we got a restroom, which I'm hoping can actually be walked by the crocodile. I'm just gonna call it crocodile if you guys don't mind. And now let's add the final thing. Okay. This actually looks like it was supposed to go on water. So let's put a little pond. By little, I mean big. And by big, I mean extremely big. And now let's get started. Then we get to do a little bit of this. Okay, this kind of actually feels more abandoned than alive. Maybe that will change when I add a path going into the bathroom. You need a bathroom, a free bathroom. Hopefully no crocodiles take over it. Am I right? But generally this is so good so far. That's the crocodile enclosure done. What was it called again? Oh, but never mind. I'm waiting for a new piece to pop up. Waiting. I'm watching and I'm waiting. Come on. What's taking you so long? Ooh, I've never seen you before. Ooh, I never seen this before. I don't remember you being here. Oh, look. They finally decided to add glass. A literal glass that you can look through. I am so happy now. Yeah, now let's start building. I'm gonna build you right here and then just slam you right all the way here. So the crocodile will never be able to get to the guests. Yep, that's right. It's gonna take a little while. I'm just gonna quickly place. Now, as I was saying, let's see some new dinos. I'm going to place you here, and I don't know what the new marine reptile needs, because obviously it's not a dino. Ta-da! This is now what I call a nice, peaceful landscape. Now let's add, maybe I can add a little bit of, maybe just a teeny coral, just to liven the place up. Maybe add another one, or another one, and there. We have our lively coral. Now let's remove the buildings off. I hope I only delete. Please just delete the feeders. I do not want to redo that entire thing. So now let's, oops, not the land aviary. Wait, land aviary? I didn't mean to say that. There we go. Now let's just look once more. Where did all the fish go? Oh, don't tell me they only here when the little, that's annoying. I wish it just stayed stuck in there. I'm gonna put you right here, a single one of you right here, and then I'm just adding 4 of you. Then to keep this thing to my liking, let's get to work. Now let's get dangerous with the new species. What was the new species called? Elasmosaurus, which is an interesting name for a non-dinosaur species. Now let me quickly add you. And wait, where is the operations center? I don't know how much I need to work it. Ooh, school of fish. This is actually quite beautiful sight to see. Don't you agree? Now let's add a little nest for the new animals. What do I need to do? Okay, I guess. Let's see new species. Oh, ooh, this actually looks cool. Ooh, I don't know what this does. Little bites. Mosasaurus, plesiosaurs. I didn't expect that an elasmosaur. Wow. This actually looks like a bigger relative of the dinosaur. Liopleurodon. Hello, Liopleurodon. There we go. Nucleosaurus. Now back to what I was going to do. I just hope that this thing doesn't lag out my game before I can even add the new species. I'm gonna add 6 of each. Hopefully they manage to control the population of fish in this fish tank. Okay, I might do a marine ecosystem actually and see which species come out on top due to the new update. Let's start with you are the newest species of your kind. Yes, that's right, it's you. Get ready because you're being synthesized. 3. I think that will be just enough. Dispense 1 now. I can't wait to make them a marine ecosystem. And now let me do this thing right now. This thing. I meant to say this thing. Okay. Starting now. Now, there we go. Hopefully that is enough to get you out. Wow. It's so beautiful. This is going to be beautiful when I add the marine reptiles. It's going to feel so natural when I release an apex predator, the Elasmosaurus, and also maybe add some Shonisaurus. Shonisaurus? I don't know how you say it. How do you say it? Styxosaurus. Styxosaurus. I can't hear anything. I'll have to check my game later on why I can't hear them. The thing. You know what I'm talking about. I'm speeding things up. But honestly, an octagon actually isn't that bad of a shape. Ooh, I like the fact that the fish just swam away when these guys are being released. Ooh, you are scary. I am not wanting to be in an ocean full of these guys.
We should
I don't even know.
try and mimic the natural
I don't even know
environment
how this is even possible.
Surprise,
But
hoping
you
to
know,
impact the right scenery and
nature
foliage
always
we
finds ways to surprise you. Because, life finds a way.
I was truly scared
Yep,
of as a kid.
that's right.
Snakes and
Already
sea
socializing.
You might
That's
think
cool.
that the Elasmosaurus is my personal
But actually,
nightmare
generally,
with
this is
its
nice.
long neck and giant flippers.
I
But
actually
weirdly,
think
I
life
think
can
it's
find
kinda
ways to amaze you.
beautiful.
I think that's what the guy says. I don't know. Now let's add some Styxosaurus. I think that's how you say it. Honestly, I think it would be nice because then I can do a marine ecosystem. Yep. Let's start. Select the legs. I'm gonna just get out the new dinosaurs. Oh, how did I get you? Out of all of them, what are you doing? I wanna watch you eat. How did you fail to hunt? That is not possible for you to fail to hunt. It looks like you finally got yourself some food. I'm pretty sure by the time I add all of these... Ooh, I like that animation when you're coming out. That is actually nice. Why do they cut their heads out? Oh. Frontier, if you're listening, please don't make the dinosaurs cut through each other, even the marine reptiles. I think it would be cool to see a funny bonking animation where they bonk into each other and then they get angry about it. That would be a funny thing to see.
Every bit as intimidating
And also, please let these marine reptiles be free into the deep water. Probably not the Mosasaurus, Megalodon, Liopleurodon, and maybe you can add the Shonisaurus able to go into there. But what I am trying to say is that please let the Deinosuchus, the ichthyosaur, Elasmosaurus, Plesiosaur, Shonisaurus, and Styxosaurus to go into the water, the deep water, because it would be nice to watch the dinosaurs react to these, like as some sort of new threat to the species. Or maybe you can add, I don't know, maybe another deep water feature. It would be nice if it was twice as deep, because then I think twice as deep is just deep enough to have the Mosa, the Crocodilia, and whatever. I think this could fit the Plesiosaur and the Dinosaur, maybe the Styxosaur and ichthyosaur, depending on how big those are. But please add another deeper water feature so it's at least twice as deep, and maybe add like an in-between. That'd be nice if we had even deeper water and an in-between, between also the deep and the shallow, because that would be nice to have nice climb into the ocean than just from deep water, shallow water, and all of a sudden it becomes deep water, like an in-between. I know that might be actually hard to do, but at least it would be nice to see. And I'm thinking of like concepts on like animations, like a beaching animation, where if they try hunting prey, or aka the dinosaurs, on the land, that there's a chance they get beached, and there's also a small chance that they will get out of the being beached, and a big chance that they will just end up being permanently stuck there, becoming a free dino lunch. I actually think that would be nice. Don't you think? I like how these why do I keep saying dinosaurs? They're not dinosaurs. They're full-on ichthyosaurs. I think this is an ichthyosaur, the Shonisaurus. I don't care where it is. Look, they've really come to see the nice, beautiful new species. And I am pretty sure by the time I add all of these dinos, why do I keep calling them dinos? They're not dinos. That they're going to literally get rid of every single fish, or at least keep the fish population. Yep, that's what I can assume. But ooh, I actually like that. I like how they show it above. Please add the animation for these as well, but the Shonisaur, and please add some more dinosaurs, and probably not ones that aren't canon, but it would be nice if there were some dinosaurs that aren't canon. I get it, Shonisaur, Elasmosaurus, and Styxosaur are not canon to the movie, and along with the what is it called again? Postosuchus. I get it. Some of the dinosaurs in the base game are not even in the Jurassic World franchise. But I honestly think it would be nice to add more dinosaurs. And maybe even add some more dinosaurs from Jurassic World Evolution 2. That would be nice. Oh, hi. I didn't expect to be on a Triassic, but now let's see. But honestly, I am shocked that they created the Deinosuchus. I was really thinking of getting a mod for this species, but I'm glad they added in the base game, because when the things are in the base game, they usually tend to be better than the mods. And I never suspected this would be here. Hello, Distortus Rex, what are you doing here? I'm trying to do a video on the new update and the new species added, and you so happen to not be in this review. Now, where's the last one? Where are you? Oh, here's the Postosuchus. I think I'm gonna do you, and you're not gonna be the one that's currently here. I just think I'm going to release you. Let's see how the male looks. Ooh, I actually like this. Not as big as the pronouncement, looks paleo accurate. I love how the fact that they chose paleo accuracy over exaggerated details for this. I could imagine they'd make it twice as large, like in twice as long, twice the size, and twice as aggressive. But honestly, I really love it that they really didn't do that for this. I would also, another species I really wish I could have. Okay, now on to the animation. I like that animation. I can't put my mind to what animation this is supposed to be based off of. I think this is supposed to be based off the Liopleurodon or Velociraptor or Dilophosaurus minus the neck frill.
The Postosuchus is an ancient crocodile.
Okay, back to what I was saying. I really wish that they would add Argentinosaurus. It would be very nice to have that dinosaur in. And nice to do an ecosystem with that type of sauropod. But who knows? Maybe they will add it, maybe they won't. You never know. But I still kind of like I think of the idea of having 3 new water tools, like one were in between here and then another one that goes twice as deep, that it goes halfway. So you kind of still get the nice thing about the fact that you get to have it twice as big, because I would really wish I could do that. It would make ecosystems more immersive. Just think about how I realize that might actually be hard to do, thinking about how they had to make a new model for these dinosaurs. Why do I keep them calling dinosaurs? They're not dinosaurs. Wait, why are you idle animation? Guys, why are you in idle animation? I'm not gonna stop until you go out. Phew, I thought I broke my game. Now let's see. Let's add the star of the show, the star of the DLC, Deinosuchus. Okay, let's get you in. I don't know what I'm gonna name you. I want to know how everyone's doing. Nice. The Styxosaur did that. But I honestly think a twice as deep could fit the Styxosaur, maybe even the Liopleurodon, maybe the Megalodon if it constantly is having its sail out. Maybe it can just barely get its sail under and a tiny little gap in there. But honestly, guys, tell me, do you like my idea for the fact that they should make it so there's those water features? Because that would really improve the game by a little bit. But I honestly would love to see add these marine reptiles into the deep water without them just idling. I love my idea reacting to the marine reptiles. It would be cool to see a baby T-Rex swimming in the water with its parents and an interaction happens. Want to know what interaction I can imagine with the marine reptiles and the pterosaurs and the dinosaurs? I can imagine it would be something like from, I think, Prehistoric Planet. I don't really know what happened, but I think something where a Mosasaurus attacked the juvenile T-Rexes. I've just seen a scene of it. That's all I've seen. Just a single scene. But honestly, that would be a nice interaction. Ooh, I actually like that animation. Like it's been waiting for here. It's like, I've been waiting centuries for the day I can rise again. Yep, that's what I definitely think he said. Hopefully he did not ask for some McDonald's. Oh wait, I realized he wouldn't even know what McDonald's is. Well, POV, an average day in Florida. Oh, he's not that big. I've seen bigger than this. I do not know what, I'm not exactly sure because how people act with a crocodile with this size. Probably they wouldn't be surprised. I've seen videos of giant crocodiles, living ones, not those ones that like the extinct Deinosuchus. Wait, what's this? I forgot. This was supposed to be the habitat for it, but never mind about that. I still wish that I could put every single marine reptile into here. It would really improve the game with interactions between these and beaching animations where they have a chance where they beach and not able to escape, but that a very, 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 very low chance. I'd say around 5 to 8% chance of that happening, and then the other 92% they just die on the beach. That adds some realism and be nice to see a full-on fluctuating ecosystem. Because there are only 3 ways they can die. One is getting hunted and eaten, another one is starved, starved of food, and finally is old age. That's the only ways they can die. It would be nice to have like a animation where a fourth one where they can, when they get beached, they die on there, because that would actually add some nice realism to it. But I think I'm getting a little ahead of myself. It might actually be quite challenging to get the dinosaurs, the animals, to beach or have a beach animation. Honestly, it also add a little new direct to the entire biome, because now you have these being beached to worry about. I'm gonna make sure I add everything I think this ecosystem needs, and then I'm gonna end the video. I'm just gonna do this right now. Guys, I think I told you long enough. Oh wait, no wait, I think I'm missing one. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. Yeah, nearly forgot about you. Wait. I'm sorry, I nearly forgot to end this review with the last one, the Deinosuchus. This Triassic herbivore. Who knows, maybe this is a teaser that they'll have a Triassic pack, because I heard something about the Postosuchus and being in the Permian and Triassic period. Maybe this is a teaser that they're gonna have a Triassic DLC. I may be wrong or I may be right. You never know, because sometimes they can surprise you. Like, I really never thought that they would ever... Oh, I actually like this animation. As I was saying, that they would ever add a crocodile, which is something I never expected. Now, be sure to like and subscribe. Bye!